So hey what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome to a brand new episode of the MotoGP 19 career mode. We're here for the next one. This is the third round in our third season in the MotoGP class. As you can see, as requested, probably the biggest topic in the comment section at the minute is my helmet. Lots of people don't really like it. I mean, I have to admit it is pretty plain and simple. But what I've done, I've gone and downloaded this one. Oh, not this one. This one, made by JBeastX. On the 22nd of June, just a simple shark beast. It's called Stinger, as you can see. Nice wasp on the top. So, looking pretty cool. Matches our yellow colour scheme, so we're going to roll with this one. It looks really nice. So, we're going to use this helmet for the rest of this season, and we'll have a look at some other ones throughout. So, anyway, before we kick off this episode, we need to start upgrading this bike. So, what I'm going to do is try and improve this bike a little bit. We could improve the traction control, engine brake, anti-wheelie is 100% gonna upgrade that. So that should upgrade. Yep, got 10 points left, so we now need to save up for the next lot of upgrades. So if you take a look at the standings anyway, we are up in what, 11th place, 9 points on the board. We recovered out in the previous round at Argentina, but now we've got joint top Alex Rins Dovizioso on 1 point, down is Valentino Rossi, so pretty close, pretty tight up at the top. But for this one, it is the American Grand Prix, so let's head out to Texas for the first practice session. Right then, here we go. It is the practice session. Again, we're going to get into the distance analysis, hopefully get ourselves some decent points on the board, and then we can to the qualifying practice and then get straight into qualifying. So what I'm thinking, I think I need to change my gloves to like an orange colour maybe. So that will match up, and maybe change our number. That might be pretty cool. So anyway, let's do this first practice test anyway. Run it deep into the final corner. That's not what we need. Don't really want to do that. So anyway, hopefully the improved anti-wheelie will help us out a lot in this practice session. So let's just head out. We're on our first practice test lap. Get this track affinity going. Still popping a bit of a wheelie, but I think we'll get away with it. Look at this track affinity. Hopefully we'll get the higher amount of points, get the high track affinity rather than the low one, which we've got in the last few episodes so far. But COTA is a good track to meet. I'm looking forward to this one. We're always pretty confident around here to get a good result, so let's just get on with this practice session and then get into a bit of a practice qualifying lap. So first lap is good enough, 209.1, so it's good enough to beat the minimum time threshold that we need for this practice session, but I'm so close to the high affinity, so I'm going to try and push on for that. We're right up behind Valentino here. We've been catching him over the course of this lap, so we'll learn a few things from his line anyway. So come around the final corner, right on the outside of Valentino, and look how close to high track affinity we were. Not quite able to make it, and the Italian gets through anyway. So only low track affinity, just 10 resource points for us, which is pretty disappointing. I'd hope for more because it's quite a long lap to try and get round to get that, to get those research points. So here we go. It's time to go out for our practice qualifying lap. Hopefully this will get us dialed in for the qualifying session that's going to be ahead, and we want to try and get straight into Q2 if possible. Here we go then, come around the final corner of our qualifying practice lap. We run it a bit deep at the final corner. It was hooked up really nicely that lap until that last corner, but there we go, 207.3. We beat the time objective, so there we go, another 20 points in the bag, so that's good for us. We've now got some more resource points in the bag, pretty satisfied with that one. So let's head straight, hopefully, into qualifying 2. So there we go, we made it into Q2, 4th place. So Valentino looking to be the quickest rider. Marquez, obviously this year didn't win at COTA, but up until now he was the king of COTA. So he will be looking for a good race session today, so he'll be wanting to start from the front if possible. So what I'm going to do, we will fast forward a little bit if we can. No, doesn't want to work today. So let's head out then onto the track. We're going to set our first flying qualifying lap. So I'm feeling pretty confident we're going to probably do one lap, and that should be enough really for us to get a decent starting position. So let's go. So we're halfway through our qualifying lap, coming to the end of Sector 3. Feeling pretty confident. We've got Dovi up ahead. You know what? I'm feeling confident for pole position. Coats around here, the AI are pretty weak, so we've got a good shot. If we're going to get pole position one time this year on the Aprilia, it's going to be this Grand Prix. And the bike is actually feeling fantastic around here. It's handling nicely. We're not getting as many wheelies anymore since we've upgraded the anti-wheelie system. Good run through turn 19. You can see we're closing in on Dovizioso as well. I doubt he's on his flying lap. I bet he's just on his out lap, but coming around the final corner, we'll pick up a bit of slipstream as we exit the final corner. What's it going to be? A 2:05.9. That is fantastic. Is it enough for pole position? I really hope so. I can't believe we're talking about pole position already. Yes, we are. Look at that. A whole second quicker than Andrea Dovizioso and Marquez. So that is good for us, but behind us, it's looking pretty close. But that is the qualifying session. The race is always a little bit more different for us. We seem to struggle that little bit extra, and I'm going to go for a... do I go for a soft on the rear? The softs have been lasting pretty well around here at Kota, you know. And I don't want to start struggling with the rear, so I'm going to go for a medium front, soft rear combination. That might be a little bit risky, but... everyone else going for hard, so this soft tyre, it seemed to last in practice and qualifying. Will it last in the race? I don't know. I've not been too hard on the rear tyre at this Grand Prix so far, so I've noticed that the medium wears, the front tyre, sorry, wears a little bit quicker than the rear, so that's why I've gone for the medium on the front. Hopefully it works out for us, but here we go then, at the line, got upgraded anti-wheelie. So hopefully we don't struggle as much with wheeling. Popping a little one, and Marquez clips the back of us. What is he doing? Marquez can fly on the inside, but that's the best start we've had all season. We finally got it all right. Marquez and Dovi go up into the lead of this Grand Prix. Dovi's now hit the front, and he's going to be trying to clear Marquez if he can. I'm going to try to get under Marquez as well. Oh, he swoops in front of us. What is he doing? Now, if you remember at the last one, Marquez had that massive crash and went flying, so he's going to be wanting a good result here today. And who's behind me? Are they going to be able to go with us out front? That's the question. Is Alex Rins? Ooh, you know what? I feel like I'm being held up a little bit here sat behind Marquez and Dovi. This is good. I need to look after the tyres if possible. Don't want to start lighting up the rear and wearing out that rear tyre, or else we will be in trouble come the end of the Grand Prix. So I'm just going to let these guys fight out a little bit. I'm going to sit behind them for a couple of laps if possible. I want to try look after the front tyre as well, look after the rear, and then we should be all good. So Rins is still behind us. They're pulling away up front a little bit. I don't want to lose too much pace from them. I don't want them to suddenly up the pace and then we can't go with them. That would be a disaster. But on the brakes at the end of this straight, very, very late. Marquez and Dovi, we're quite slow on the brakes there, so we can gain on the braking zone. The bike isn't as quick as a straight line. You saw how much they pulled away on the straight, but on the brakes, we can just reel it back in. So Marquez, Dovi, they're going to be looking to spice each other up with a bit of a battle. Bit of slicing and dicing probably over the next few laps, and this Aprilia is working pretty well. Pop in a few wheelies still. I'm still trying to learn how to control it. So thank you for the comments, helping me with the tips for that. But I've upgraded the anti-wheelie as well, so that's helping us out a little bit around here today. I'm going to start making shapes on the bike. We're going to start pushing now. We need to... Ooh, that rear just slipped on us there. That's not what we need. And I think I might be right to go for a soft tyre on the rear. Seems to be lasting okay. Here we go then, coming across the line. 2:08.4 from Dovi. We got Rins behind us still right there, so we can't afford to sit around. Marquez looking to get on the back of Dovizioso. Nope. Gonna go run around turn 1 actually. That was a really good run. Really good line. Right, I'm gonna have to go with these guys. I can't afford to lose touch, so I'm just gonna ride like crazy to try and close them in. I don't want to lose touch. And Marquez, he's all over the back of Dovizioso, so Marquez looks to have some pace in the bag. He's making all sorts of shapes behind Dovi. Could be on for an Aprilia podium here. Closing in, we're a bit deep at turn 7 though. Through that first sector we're pretty quick. It's down this next straight where we start to lose it, not this straight. The main back straight coming up. Right then. Can't do anything on the brakes, I'm going to go nice and early. Marquez is making all sorts of shapes. He's getting... Oh, almost cut the back of him there. He's going crazy right tucked in behind Dovi. See, look, they start to pull away now. And Rin's behind, is a second behind, but he's going to start closing in rapidly. I just know it. Just paused it for a screenshot for the thumbnail. And Marquez, we almost clipped the back of him there as he came on the brakes. Oh, I'm on the curb. It's going to suck us out a little bit. And this rear tyre seems to be holding on nicely. And it's not sliding around. We only have one little incident so far. So a massive, massive step up from what we had in Qatar. We've built on the issues. And that's all we're going to have to do if we want to get up to a decent bike. We're just going to have to use what we've got. Try and find quick fixes to little problems we have with the bike, which is losing us pace. And we've done that so far. And now look at us. Third round, we're on the back of Marquez and Dovizioso, fighting for a podium. Admittedly, the AI are pretty slow around Kota, but here we go. Can we go to the inside of Marquez into the final corner? We could certainly try, run a little bit wide on the exit, and he cuts back underneath of us. Oh man, that's crazy. We set fast lap of the race though. They just power out of that final corner. They're so much quicker on the straights. It's unreal. Here we go, coming to turn number 1. Rossi now sets the fastest lap of the race behind. So the guys behind, they can match our pace, and I can hear someone right up my chuff. Who is that? I can hear it. It's Valentino. Fastest lap of the race went to Valentino, and now he's all over the back of us. So the Yamaha has come to join the party. I can't afford to get stuck behind him, and I want to see what the Yamaha can do. And it looks like Dovi, he's now under attack from Marquez. Marquez can't find a way past the Ducati, man. The Ducati obviously very quick in the straight, but so is the Honda now. So Marquez might be able to use that to his advantage. I'm struggling with wheelies. Running it wide a little bit. Valentino's still there. Marquez, look, every time he breaks into this corner, he gets it all out of shape, and Valentino comes flying underneath of us. Oh, he nudges us out wide a little bit there, and here he is right tucked in our slipstream. We're holding him up. The Yamaha man is the fastest out on track, and here he goes. He's going up our inside. Valentino Rossi clears us. Oh, he swoops in front of us on the brakes. That is scary, scary stuff. Okay, so Valentino's through. I'm just going to follow him up to the back of these guys. But we've lost out on our first potential podium at the minute. Still got 2 laps to go after this one, so plenty of time. We've got plenty of tyres left. We've been able to look after these tyres a treat. And look at Marquez underneath now. Marquez makes the move on Dovizioso. He knows Valentino's coming. I lose touch with the rear tyre, and they're going side by side up ahead, and Valentino's caught right up to them now. The AI have upped the pace on lap number 3. They've pulled the pin. And it's Rins now and Crutchlow behind me. So look at these guys. Valentino getting all out of shape now. All the pressure's getting to us. Valentino. There we go. One rider from each manufacturer. Each factory team up in the top 3. And then we actually join. Aprilia is, 2078 from Valentino. He's absolutely on fire. Valentino Rossi going to be looking to take the win here at Koto, I imagine. He's got 2 laps to try and clear Marquez and Dovi. And he's going to get straight underneath of Marc Marquez. Well, he's going to try. He almost makes it stick, but Marquez goes through. This is our chance. Sector 1, this is where we're quickest compared to the AI. We should be able to close them right in. Oh, Rossi's going to get Marquez. I can feel something is going to happen. I can feel something. We get past Valentino. That was cheeky, that. Snuck up past him. Now can we get underneath of Marquez? What's going on here? We've got underneath of 2 riders. As long as I could stop pulling a wheelie, he cuts back in front of us. Rossi suddenly dropped off the pace. Did he make a mistake through that little sector there? I'm heading up the inside. Oh, we almost knocked off Dovizioso. It's unsettled everyone. Everyone's getting really feisty here, and Valentino's right back in 4th place now. We're losing touch. This is going to be one hell of a last lap. This tyre combination is working really well for me. Braking late as possible around the outside. Oh, a little bit too deep there. Just about keep it on track, but we stuck in 3rd place again. How on earth has Dovi held on to this? And Valentino all over the back of us. Here he comes. This has to be the best MotoGP 19 race you've ever seen and I've ever seen. Look at Dovi underneath of Marquez. Here comes the new Valentino underneath of us. This AI is so good. I've never seen them race like this. This has to be the best race I've ever seen with the AI ever on a MotoGP game. This is absolutely crazy stuff. I'm on the limit. I can't go any quicker Going to cut back in front of Valentino. It's all coming down to the last lap. This is absolutely crazy stuff. Oh my god, hold on to your seats. Hold on. Let's go. Final lap time. Try and get a good run out of there. Try not to wheelie too much. Just about control the wheelie and Valentino goes through. This Aprilia is so slow in a straight line. We demoted to 4th place. AI always get really shaky under brakes, and Valentino, he's now into 3rd place. Again through the first sector, what can we do? Fantastic run round there. Swoop past the doctor. Marquez. He's going to make a move on the final lap. We just know it. Just know it. I can hear the Yamaha screaming behind me. Oh, can't do anything about it there. Now we're coming onto this horrible back straight where I don't have any pace down the straight. We run it wide there. Oh, is that an overtake off the track? I'm going to have to let him back through without losing too much time. And now I'm going to cut up the inside of Marquez, block him off there a little bit. Let's see what sort of run we get on the straight. There goes the Ducati Dovizioso. He's going free. I think Dovi's got a real opportunity to win this Grand Prix now. Here comes Marquez on the Honda. We're very late on the brakes. This time we're going to make it stick. Can I get underneath of... No, not going to get underneath of Dovi there. Marquez, if we're not careful, he's going to come straight through on us. I'm going to cut it up the inside of Dovizioso. Oh my god, we could be on for our first MotoGP when it's tight through there. We're through on the Italian. Oh my god, oh, I thought the bike was going to fold on us there. It's going absolutely crazy. The Suzuki of Rins has joined the battle now as well. Oh, Dovi's right there. Oh, cut him off there. Make him slam the door shut on his nose. Come on, last 2 corners to go. We're pretty good around these final 2 corners. There's only 1 more corner to navigate. We've got the run on Dovizioso. Hit the braking zone. Hit the apex. Lovely. No one's going to come our inside. And oh my god, we're actually going to bring the bike home to take our first MotoGP win. Oh my god, that's absolutely crazy. 3rd race. Kota, what a thrilling race. That was such a good race. Oh, I can't believe that actually happened, that battle with the AI. I think the last lap we put in an absolute stinker of a lap time. Absolutely fantastic. Alessa Spraga and Ian only 10th and 11th. So the Aprilia are working well around here. We just made it work like a dream. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Let's take a look at the championship then. We hop up 7 positions, up to 4th in the championship. 27 points off of Dovizioso. That's crazy stuff. I don't think we'll get another good result like this. I mean, the next round is Jerez, where the AR are a lot more stronger. So we took our chances while we could. Valentino's only 8 points off of Dovi. Rins had a poor race. Dropped down from 2nd in the championship. So there we have it. That was an absolutely fun episode of MotoGP 19 Career Mode. So if you did enjoy that and want to see more episodes just like that, do subscribe for more, share it around your friends, and do not forget to subscribe for more F1 and MotoGP Career Mode. So we will see you in the next one.